Well, Chelsea are now officially rebuilt. We're doing all right in the league. Our job now is to just win all of the football matches. Imagine if I could take over Chelsea, your mode world, and just win the league first season. Wouldn't that be a thing? God, what did I do? Why is Dan Burn here? And why did I spend £14.5 million on him? Why is Dan Burn here? It's a great question. I'm glad you asked. Dan Burn is here because Romelu Lukaku asked me to strengthen the first team squad at left back. So I signed Dan Burn and it didn't cheer Romelu up. So don't really know. He was supposed to be Romelu's friend and they're not really friends. So that didn't really work out, did it? But we've started the season reasonably cool. We got battered by Man United, didn't we? Everything was going so well until Manchester United turned up and smashed us. What are we doing tactically? This was all launch day stuff. I was in a fog on launch day. I don't remember any of it. Okay, that doesn't look that. I mean, I tell you what, it's actually quite a good team. Why is Osimhen on the bench and Lukaku in the team? And he actually hasn't been too bad so far. 6 goals from 5 appearances. And that is only 2 starts and a 7.88. Question asked and answered about why Lukaku's in the team. There's your explanation. Because he's scoring goals for fun. It's all coming back to me. Right, let's press continue a few times. Right, we're playing Aston Villa. We've got Victor Osimhen back in the team. That's a lovely front three. Goodness me. How are our dynamics here? Because dynamics seems a big thing again. Team cohesion is still poor. It's going to be. We spent so much money and signed so many players. So cohesion's going to be poor. We are doing the thing that everybody is doing. The inverted fullback, inverted wingback things. We've got Gvardiol making it a 3 with Tomori and Pavard. I mean, is there any players who there was James and Fernandez are the only 2 in that starting 11 who were here. I don't think I've ever done that much to a squad. No wonder cohesion is low. If I make it to January, just you wait and see. There's Victor. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I think keeping March, Welbeck, Lallana and Milner around was an oversight. I mean, in retrospect, probably. But I figured let's not rip Oh, he's offside. Let's not rip the entire squad up immediately. Tactics are different. Transfers are different. I've made an entire series of videos talking about all the differences, but it's the most complete game they've ever made. It's the most new stuff that there's been in 10 years, probably. It's well worth checking out. Strong powder. I haven't powdered, actually. I should probably powder. That might help. Oh, we're so rubbish. There you go. We're going to put a little bit of powder on. Now you've mentioned it, I'm conscious. I mean, I look at those match stats and I get upset that we've lost 1-0 there. That being said, come on. This was real life, you'd be sacked by now. I'm literally doing better than Pochettino's doing in real life. Who hasn't been sacked. So, don't know that that's true. Because we're going to win this game now. We're just leaving it late. It's the Mason Mount show. Don't insult Poch. Well, I'm higher than he is in the league. It's literally not an insult. It's a fact. Never in doubt. Romelu bleeping Lukaku, everybody. The title to today's LOLLUJO 2 video was not a lie. Lukaku is better than Osimhen in FM24. This fixture list, by the way, is adorable. There's literally nothing but Premier League in it. I've never seen a fixture list like it. We get knocked out in the 3rd round of the FA Cup as well. That would be just a nice, easy 40-game season. That's your lot. You are drawing Wolves. I am not even holding a pen. If we thump Fulham here, we're sticking with the 4-2-3-1. There we go. Osimhen, is he offside again? The boy's always offside. Yeah, the way to avoid the ads is to subscribe to the channel. Osimhen always offside. Lukaku wouldn't have been offside there. I mean, once again, Fulham, we got to the 88th minute before they had a shot. So we're playing well. We're just not scoring. And it's because Osimhen is missing chances. He needs to stop being awful. Where is he? Maybe we go 2 inverted fullbacks and have one of these 2 step out as a libero. And try that variant. And have Vardiol and James both tuck in. And then Pavard could be the libero. Pavard would be the libero. Maybe we'll do that. Should we try that? We'll try this. There you go. We'll tuck those 2 in and have Pavard step up. So then we've got a midfield diamond with a front 3. Maybe put Costa on attack. So he is encouraged to step into the gap Pavard leaves behind as well. That's what beta saves are all about. Experimenting. We're figuring out how the new roles work. We're playing around with different things. Once we've figured out an actual tactic, we'll then leave that to do its thing and we'll start experimenting with set pieces. And there's only one Matt. Use your code on Fanatical. Thank you very much. No one else is going to have the motivation that he had to do it because they don't own the thing. And even if they did, they wouldn't be as good as him as doing it. That is a hideous goal to concede because it's one of my boys. We might have to buy him. Do you reckon they'll swap Calvert-Lewin for Osimhen? Because I'll definitely do that. I'm very much up for that swap. So what we've learned here is this doesn't work. These shenanigans. And then he's injured again. He's done his thing. We've seen everything Calvert-Lewin is famous for in that game. In one half of football. Ads are so annoying. Everyone tell the person moaning about ads they could just sub and then they don't have to watch them. They can't hear me, I guess. Come on, boys. Oh, look, it turns into a little 3 in front of the 3 when we've got possession. Those 2, this is the new player rotations in action there. Those 2 are literally in each other's pocket. That's not supposed to happen. That was the big thing that wasn't supposed to happen anymore. Oh, my word. Liberos are the answer. Come on, then. He liberoed it. Shadow Demon, thank you for 16 months. Wonderful stuff. Bang. Here we go. A Ward-Prowse set piece. Justify all that money we spent on you. What's the point of him? Come on, then. Let's do a football. Oh, here's Pavard again, look. Oh, I like this. I like having Pavard running all over the place. Oh, Romelu. There he is. Romelu Lukaku once again. Lukaku is just a super sub, I think. That's what he's become. We bring him on with 20 minutes to go and he scores goals. Blimey, even Mudrik's scoring. Apparently every goal he scores he didn't really mean. Right, who are we playing? Newcastle. I guess we have to keep going with the libero, don't we? After we saw it in action in that previous game. One thing I like about having the chat up there is that it's bigger than over here, so it's actually bigger and clearer for me to see. I could turn this camera on and look in there. So I'd have, that camera would be the one filming me, but I'd be looking in this one for the chat. Not like I keep watching the game, then in the corner of my eye, I notice you staring deep into my soul. Those of you who are noticing that, I always looked into, I always made eye contact with the camera. I always did. It's not new. I've always made an effort to make eye contact with the camera. The YTJ, thank you for 24 months and the tier 3. What a hero. And Sayabelli has done a tier 1 as well. Thank you to both of you. Osimhen has scored, and it's probably offside because it always is. We've done a hype train. We are on a level 4 hype train. Awesome stuff. I hate Victor Osimhen. If anything, I'll be focusing just in front of the lens because the prompter goes over the front of the lens. So I'll be looking. My focus will be like 3 inches in front of where the lens is. Feeling slightly uneasy with the amount of eye contact. We'll all get used to it. I won't necessarily use it all the time, but it's got novelty value at the moment. If he is offside again, I am furious. For goodness sake. Has anyone else had who else has signed Victor Osimhen this year? That must be 5 offside goals this evening. Is he doing this for everybody? Or was it just me? Topher signed him and he had the same problem. And then misplaced passes, which is, of course, the thing in FM24. If this is what people wanted, this match engine is annoying me more than last year's one. Because of that. It's happening so much. I don't care if it's more realistic. It's less fun. Oh, look, it's Victor again. Is he onside, I wonder? For goodness sake. I don't think I can cope if he's offside again. Everyone who told me to get him rather than Vlahovic, this is your fault. How is our X3 0.12? I don't care that he scored a free kick. I'm already done with him as well. We're getting rid of Ward-Prowse and Osimhen in January. Right. Let's try Osimhen as a poacher then and see what happens. Which is supposedly his best position. Let's find out, shall we? Poacher will be the same issues because he's still very far forward. I want him far forward, though. I signed him because of how fast he is. I want him on the shoulder of the last defender, running. I don't want to play him deep. He's Osimhen. If I have to play him as a deep lying forward, there's no point in him being here. Look at us go. A football is being done. There, that's the trick to keep him onside. Cross literally with chalk on your boots. He can't be offside then. Mudryk figured the system out. That's how you keep him onside. Crosses from there, and he's probably staying onside. Ugh. Oh, Nkunku is now injured again. Well, what's happened to him? It just says he's injured. I need more information. Damaged kneecap out to 3 to 5 weeks. On the same knee? Oh, yeah, he's finished. Oh, no, opposite knee. Okay. I'll allow it. So no switch to the 4-2-3-1 just yet then. Because the guy who's supposed to be our attacking midfielder is injured some more. He's got no knees. Oh, we play Manchester City next. I'm glad we're still trying to figure out what our tactic is. Although that did seem to work, didn't it? That feels like that came out of nowhere. We're going to sit up straight. We've just won 11-0. We won our last game. We're only 4 points behind Arsenal. It feels a little harsh when we're only 4 points out the Champions League spots to decide my fate on an away game against Manchester City. Oh, it's because I've got my belt done up. That's the problem. Hold on. I can't get any blood to my head because my belt was done up. There you go. I've undone my belt. Now I can think clearly. I wondered why I was sat uncomfortably. Oh, God. They're not just going to beat me. They're going to smash me, aren't they? Easy. See, we can defend. Oh, God, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ah! Oh, God. Oh, dear me. And look, they've got Chilwell doing inverted fullback, which we got rid of him because I didn't want him doing that for us. I decided he couldn't do that. Look at us go. Oh, well. Hey! Go on then, let's go again. Football. Oh, football! Football! Surely Mount hasn't caught being offside from Osimhen. Mason Mount's better than that. For goodness sake. How many times are we going to be offside? Do a football. Oh, look at us go. That's our centre-back, Libero! I love Liberos. Are we going to put Brozier up front, or should we just go strikerless? It worked for Chelsea today. We could put Fatty up front. What's going on here? More! Imagine if it works. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Come on. This is how you do Football Manager, boys and girls. Oh. What am I supposed to do here? Have we done? We've done all our substitutions. If I get sacked because of an 86-minute goalkeeper injury, there is no justice in the world. I just need to. Do they have it? They have a goalkeeper attribute, don't they? Right. So we're just going to go through the team and see who's got the best one. Are you a 3? You're a 3. You're going in goal. If we don't lose here, there's 8 minutes of time added on. This is just stupid. There he is, look. No! No! Oh. Oh, what are we doing? Don't play it back to the keeper. Why is everything going so slow? Just to mess with me. Oh. Please stop kicking the ball. He's offside. He had to be offside there. Ref, come on. Referee. He is offside there. If I get sacked because of that, I'm going to go and play Spider-Man. for the rest of the evening. Because I can't cope with that. I've not been sacked. It's fine. Did I just see my... Oh, yeah, this is dropping. We probably do need to... Oh, hello. We've been invited to a meeting here. The board wish to hold a meeting with you regarding the performance of Ansu Fati. So not the performance of me, the performance of Ansu Fati. His performances of late have not been up to standard and we feel you should consider dropping him. Failure to attend the meeting will result in the board terminating your contract with the club. Okay. We agree with the fans who feel that Ansu Fati is playing very poorly and think you should consider dropping him from the team. Okay, fine. Bless him. There he is. You've trained really well this week. I'm not telling him what's going on. He doesn't need to know what else is happening. Right, here we go. That's the team that beats Arsenal. Easy. Don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the beta version of the youth intake's boost. I haven't got as far as the youth intake yet. Libero! Libero! Libero is the position. See, and we're up to 6th based on this. And then we play Luton next to a rock bottom. We genuinely could be in the Champions League spot in 10 minutes' time. I can't bring Fatty on because I've promised not to play him. I should remember to not even have him on the bench. Oh, that's a problem. That's a big problem. I mean, it's not necessarily. A draw here is okay. Right, let's go and beat Luton, shall we? Easy work. Nkunku's not fit. We can't play him yet. It'll be nice when he is. I'm looking forward to being able to use him. Right, come on, let's do a football. Oh, that's a lovely, lovely set piece. Oh, I take all the credit for that. That was straight off the training ground. We worked on that all week. Osimhen's scoring goals. We're winning football matches. Look at that. And we only narrowly lost against Manchester City. If you take that out of the equation, we've actually been doing quite well since there. Have the board chilled out a little bit? Yeah, they're getting there. We're on a C+ now. You're getting sacked. Why are Liverpool dominating? Is it because Klopp's wearing a cap? Do I need to put a cap on? What are they doing? What is their tactic? So they're playing Trent as an inverted winger in wing back and Gomez as an inverted fullback, I guess. That does not look like a team that should be running away with the Premier League. I don't understand. It's because Klopp's wearing a hat. So the solution was in front of me all the time. We've got the Klopp hat on. Yeah, the Klopp cap, KC. Exactly. Oh, that does make it... Oh, if it works, it becomes the Klopp cap. I'm struggling more than I normally would. If this was FM23, we'd be top of the league. If it was FM23 with this squad of players, we would definitely be top of the league. So it's harder in that respect. But that's just because I don't really know what works and what doesn't in this match engine yet. We're figuring things out. At the moment... Liberos are massively overpowered. There he is again. You have to change the resolution of your game. You need more pixels. It's the cap. It's the Klopp cap. That's all we needed all along. I mean, if we're going to be grown-ups for a minute, which I know is hard on a Saturday night, it's the fact that the team is starting to get some team cohesion. We're nearly halfway through the season. They're starting to get to know each other. And I mean, the squad of players that we've got is a Champions League squad. But I think this year's game is likely to be a better game than next year's game. Because this is the final version, the culmination of years of development on this version of FM. Next year is the first version of a brand new version of it. If you look at how other games work, stuff like Civilization, for example, how has that gone in? If you look at something like Civilization, when Civ 6 came out, it wasn't as good as the final version of Civ 5 with all of the updates and enhancement packs on. it took several years of expansion packs and improvements to get to the point where Civ 6 was better than Civ 5. I want to try and manage expectations a little bit, so people aren't expecting a game that plays like FM but looks like FIFA, because you ain't getting it, ever. That's not something that will ever happen. Might look like 2004 FIFA. I wouldn't get your hopes up. By tomorrow night, we should have it should look more like normal. And then it'll feel less like I'm staring at you when it's not just my face close up. Can you show your camera settings? I can. There you go. Yeah, we're moaning at Nkunku that he's not training properly. The man's barely got any knees after all his injuries, but he needs to train a little bit better. Right, that, I think, boys and girls, is going to be your lot for this evening. Certainly an hour ago. What's gone on with my view here? Why is my view not working? An hour ago, I don't think anyone expected me to still be in a job in January or to be pushing for a Champions League spot, because I think, as well, there's 5 Champions League spots. So I think 5th place will be enough for the Champions League. Because does the new one come in next year? Maybe. I think. Liverpool, I don't know what's got into them. They are mad. A goal difference of 53 at the halfway point of the season is absolutely bonkers.